presentation on Marie Chouinard.
So I'm Kayla, and I actually just did a presentation on looking at grotesque dance and what that is in my aesthetics class. And so I thought I'd pick out this choreographer because after watching her work and seeing what she attempts to do with dance and seeing how she presents her work, it's been really inspiring to me for what I want to try and do with dance for myself. And if you saw in the program, it talks about why I was interested in looking or speaking about her work, it'll tell you essentially the same thing. So Mary Chouinard, she's a Canadian dancer, performer. She's also a choreographer, and she does a lot of other things. She first presented her work in 1978, and she founded her company, which is Company Mary Chouinard, in 1990. So she's had quite an extensive amount of time to create work, to be in work. She started out a lot with solo work, and then after I watched an interview where she was talking about working on this piece, and she realized that she needed 3 of herself. So she needed more people in space, and so that's what really got her transitioning out of solo work into more group work. She looks at dance, and she sees her work as a reflection of dance as a sacred art. She respects the body as a vehicle for this art, and she also looks for invention of different universes while she's creating her work. So whenever she's creating and she's crafting these things that she's putting on stage, she's really considering what is happening, what she's doing, how can I propel dance even further and not just stay in the same scene, in the same realm of what dance has been. She works with a lot of different costuming types, and in this piece that I will be showing different portions of, she works with dancers that are in nude attire and some tape markings on them, and it presents to the audience the body in a different way than we've seen dance. She also uses different elements of strapping dancers together and having them move together in sequence, or using flying in, so she'll have them hung from the ceiling where they'll come through. She uses different types of props. In this work, she'll also use crutches, she will use canes, she has ropes that come through, and she really tries to see what she can use on the stage that hasn't really been used before, or how can she use her dancers' bodies in this space when they haven't been used in this formats before. She uses these things, and she uses her work to say a lot of different things. Some of them may be social, some of them may not, but she really comes back to the idea of the history of humanity in her work. And so she looks at avoiding chronology and linearity and narrative, but really at what is the human body, what is the humanity in the human body as we're presenting it on stage to create a more, a better format for connecting with the dancers and for the dancers to connect with the audience. She tries to branch out of non-traditional formats, so instead of seeing something like we would see in a ballet where it's very up, it's airy, it's ethereal, you have these patterns and these types of predictability. She tries to work against that. She uses the idea of stripping away to the bare essential of what dance can be, what the dancing body can be, and what even costuming can be. And so she brings attention to that.